Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is friend Razak at CMTrading. Today is May 27, 2015, and today's Wednesday. So looking at the economic calendar today, only one thing up on the calendar today, Canadian dollar coming out at 4 o'clock South African time. It's going to be a rate change. It's a interest rate number that's coming out, whether or not they're going to keep the interest rate at the same level or they're going to change it. So let's jump into the market. So for a Monday, it was a very good Monday yesterday. Looking at the markets, we finally broke down here. This is the EURUSD, and we were talking about yesterday, were we going to hold this level, and we broke it. We're under 10, we're under 10, we're under 9. Okay, 108.88. That's what we're trading in right now. So the question is where is it going to bounce, or is it going to bounce? It's a really hard to tell that this is for sure a soft landing for this, because this would be my next support level, 108.26. That's only 60 pips away, and then for possible, maybe we'll trade it within this 110, 108 level for a little while until we see some sort of breakout. So, within this area, so right now I would look for it to still, taper off a little bit until it heads somewhere along this line, and then possibly bounce from it. So we're between this range right now. This is a significant level on previous resistance we broke, previous support. So it has some sort of legitimacy to this being somewhat of a support here. The question is where we're going to go from there. So I'm venturing that we're going to continue going between this 110, 108 level. But it should be very interesting how this trades. I mean, the dollar really got stronger across the board yesterday, and the markets in the U.S. got weaker. We'll see that just briefly. But all in all, it was a very good trading day. If you're able to catch it on the downside, good for you. Okay, so looking at the Dow Jones, we mentioned that the dollar got stronger, the Dow got weaker. Okay, we finally faltered, and we broke this 18100 level, and we're trading on what is the next support level, which is right here at 18,000, 18,000-ish. As you can see here, there has been multiple resistance levels here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm inclined to think that we're going to bounce off of this today somehow. There was no real catalyst to this really faltering. Apple kind of sold off in the markets in the U.S., but that's not really, and durable goods is not that big of a number. So yesterday's numbers, really, I think this is just people taking their profits. They're scared that it's not going to go higher. And I think that the banks will go in and start buying this out, because I think that there's still some room for this to go up. But again, I'm not married to that. If it does falter this 18,000 level, we could see the next stop being at 17,000. I would say somewhere 17,700, something like that. I mean, if you look here, it's very hard. This is really choppy trading, and within this area, this is very difficult. You see how many times it's gone in and out, in and out. So this is a very difficult area to trade right here. Okay, so if it does falter it and you're able to make some quick moves on the short side, great. If not, just book your profits really quickly, because I don't think it's going to be. I think we're just going to still bounce today in the markets. Looking at oil retraced a little bit. As you can see here, it's at the bottom of our threshold of 58.62. Again, let's see if it does break this 57 level, which is possible support level. As you can see here, was previous resistance 1, 2. Okay, so let's see if it does maintain this line. If it doesn't, and we break down, we could go to $55 a barrel again, and then say go down to about 53. Those are my next two targets on the downside. On the upside, again, $62 is probably where it's going to go for a little while until there's some sort of catalyst in the world to make a change. As you all know, oil has been very, very strong across the board. Okay, oil's been very weak across the board, and it's been getting weaker due to the international demand for it and the output. Looking at gold, okay, I love it when I'm right again. We hit this 122 level, this 1222 level, excuse me. Have to know my spaces just because you're going from different types of symbols. So as you can see here, we're at 122 and then we faltered right through and we're trading at 1187. So again, for those that really played this beautiful range, okay, buying the dips at 1170-ish level and shorting it at 1220 level, you can see here there's money to be made at it. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day for people who were playing this and trading this on the short side. Looking to cover around here, yes, I would look to cover around here and possibly take my profits off the table. Okay, let's see if we could just do one more on the USDCAD. USDCAD, as you can see here, it rallied from its low of one. It's gotten weaker over the past year, just against the dollar. As you can see, we were trading at about 103, 104 at the beginning of last year. And we're trading at 124. So we hit this all-time high of 127, made a double top, we retraced, and now we're bouncing somewhere in the middle. This is a major threshold because, as you can see here, this was previous support, and now we're hitting anticipated resistance. So keep an eye out on what the number is going to come out today. Again, that even shows it even more. Look at how many times we hit this level, and we just bounced off and bounced off. We finally broke off of it, and now we're trying it again. So again, you got to really keep up with the U.S. index to see what's going on, see if the dollar's getting stronger, and if it is, we could pop up back to 127. But I would really keep this on my radar today, especially with the number coming out at 4 o'clock South African time. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. I want to wish you all a great trading day.